Let me speak to the people, Piccolo! Let me speak!
No one's stopping you.
They need to hear this!
30.
They need to hear this! One take. I'm not a big fan of the government.
30 on 30.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
30 on 30 on 30.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
30, 30, 30.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
Oh my god. This Piccolo is fresh as hell. I mean, he didn't do anything in Daima, but in action figure form, he is just stealing the show. And then there's Vegeta. He's so small! Seriously, he's really small. It makes me wonder how many things he can fit inside of. But before I start playing with these guys, I gotta get through the nitty-gritty. In addition to the folded arms these guys come with, they both have their regular arms as well as some fists, some splayed out hands, some kung fu hands, and for Piccolo, some special beam cannon hands. Here's what Vegeta's heads and face sculpts look like. I think they look pretty great. They're like spot on, really. But again, Piccolo, he comes with so much more stuff, and he even has options for his turban. Like, come on! Oh yeah, and unfortunately, if you look close enough, you'll see that Vegeta has fingernails. Why? He's wearing gloves. It's hard to capture, but he even has it on his fist. He has it on all his hands. I don't know why it's like this. I know, like, they have to reuse parts sometimes, but come on, guys. And then when I try popping his arm out, he does this flippin' shit. Look at this. It doesn't even come out all the way. It might even happen if you're just trying to go for the wrist peg. It's so tight in there, actually. But what, Vegeta? Just for that? You're getting eaten. Ah, get his ass. Yeah, no. He just doesn't compare to the aura farming god that is Piccolo. Piccolo, quit aura farming so much. You're making Vegeta feel bad. They got the look down, but how do they move? What's the posing like? Also, I'm bringing Goku out for this section because he moves better than these guys, and I want to compare their articulation because I think his is pretty great for his size. So, yeah, we're gonna need him for this part. Now, when testing the articulation of a figure, I think you only need a couple poses to really see what they can do. The first of these poses being a standard crossed arm pose. And, yeah, these guys are all kind of struggling to do it. Goku is making it work, but Piccolo, we will get back to. Next, we have the standard superhero landing. And I'll be honest, I thought Goku would hit this pose a lot easier than the other two, but they're both putting him to shame. As you can see, Piccolo has the best range. He's able to look all the way up while he's doing it. He looks perfect. The others, not so much, but Vegeta can make it work. He's definitely making it work. The final testing pose I really like is some sort of sitting pose. If your figure can sit down, arch their stomach, and put their hand on their face, I think that's a great figure right there. And look at Piccolo, so handsome. He's pulling it off with ease, as usual. Goku here is really good. He can crunch forward a lot, the most out of these two. And he can also cross his legs, but his arms are so short that they're just not gonna reach his face. I'd even bother. It's the same thing with Vegeta, but like, Vegeta's a lot worse. I can barely even balance him. Look, he just falls right over. He can barely even cross his legs. It's all single joints with him. It's just not great, but he's still fun. But take off Piccolo's bullshit and all of a sudden the amount of poses he can do doubles. His range is simply magnificent. The only place I would say he's limited is in his crunch area. It's definitely not as good as Goku's here, but like, he can go further actually because of his legs. And when your legs can go that far, it kind of doesn't matter what your torso can do. Also, his antenna come out. I actually found this out by accident because I tried to turn it, but then it accidentally came out. Now my Piccolo has a bit of a stress mark on his antenna, but that's okay because they're interchangeable. So that's awesome. But by far, The best thing about this Piccolo is the articulated cape. This is one of the few you can get with a wired cape, by the way. They just don't sell Piccolos with wired capes for some reason. Till now, I guess. I'm telling you, when I'm bored as shit, nothing makes me happier than bendy wire, and this guy's bendy wire is flippin' phenomenal. Alright, size comparison time. Here are the guys next to some of the smallest things I own, my Sonic and my Buttercup, who is a Lego. And man, Vegeta's almost the size of a Lego, can you believe that? Here is what they scale like with Knuckles and Knuckles. This one's a little more random, but here they are next to some Marvel Legends figures. They are much, much taller. Here we got the friggin' Green Gang over here. Here these two are getting absolutely dwarfed by the biggest figures in my collection. Wait, how far can I get this? Oh my god. They're so small! And here they are next to the Dragon Ball guys. And I just gotta say, when you put these guys next to any other figure, they just look way too small. But at the same time, I love it. If I'm being honest, I prefer them this way. They're just hand candy, you know? I can't put them down whenever I pick them up. And then the Piccolo, the wired cape, even Vegeta, they work so well with accessories. They're just so fun. I love them. If you want either of them, go for it. Absolutely go for it. But I would wait for a sale. I got both of these guys on a sale. This guy was half the price, so what a steal, right? And this guy was only 20 bucks. So yeah, just if you can find them for less than full price, because I think both of them are a little too much at their full price, then yeah, get them. They're great. Do it. Also subscribe now, please, if you want. So, if I was on a desert island and I could only take a couple of figures with me, would I take these guys with me? This Piccolo is a super duper strong matey. Not Vegeta though. No. Now you know what? After much deliberation, I think he's number 10. He's going to be our gatekeeper for a little while. So that's fun. Welcome to the list, Piccolo. And hope you had fun. Yeah, that's it. Bye.